Very good morning to you, Elliot. Do you know what? I'm outside French Community Church, just in sort of northern area of Kidderminster. And what an operation they've got going on down here. Every time I turn around, somebody's coming in with something new. You think that the day's about to begin. It's already well underway here, Elliot. And in about an hour's time, the operation to feed a great many people in the Wyre Forest is going to begin. It's a delivery day here. It's Tuesdays and Fridays that they do their deliveries. And so volunteer drivers are going to be arriving, pulling up at the front of the church, loading up the car, and then just getting on out and doing their deliveries. I'm joined by Paul Guille this morning. He's on the board of trustees with the Wyre Forest Food Bank. Very good morning to you, Paul.
Good morning, Justin.
So Paul's been telling me this morning about some of the figures, Elliot, and they make for pretty bleak reading. On Friday, am I right, Paul? The team delivered food packages to 74 households, reaching 73 children. Children who, obviously, without this service, would be facing serious questions as to where that food's coming from.
That's correct, yes. We had one or two people saying that they weren't going to manage to feed themselves and their families over the weekend. So we did some extra drops as well. But yes, that's vital food for people, and they need that to keep themselves going. We were just talking, Justin and I, about the fact that there are parents that will not eat to feed their children. We've heard of those situations from the people that referred them to us. And we sort of desperately want to feed these people, and when we get special appeals like that, we make sure that they don't go without.
Absolutely. I mean, the coronavirus pandemic has had a big impact on what you do here. You've seen your numbers, I mean, essentially just rocket.
Yes, it's just gone sky high. It's gone beyond, in a sense, what we could even imagine, really. We've been surprised and rocked, but we've never found ourselves without food, even when the supermarket shelves were empty. The supermarkets have been very good and very supportive in this area.
Absolutely, and well, obviously when we do these stories, we always get people asking us, what can I do to help? Because people are obviously still donating, that kind of thing. You're actually looking ahead to Christmas now, though.
We are looking ahead to Christmas. We've got a special appeal out. It's a Space Hive crowdfunding appeal, and it's on WFFB Christmas special. But we've got that Space Hive appeal for crowdfunding, which we're aiming to raise £5,500, so that we can provide special food at Christmas to give everybody a Christmas box that is special. So nice Christmas cake, nice Christmas pudding, box of chocolates, box of biscuits, and other little nice things like a nice tin of ham. Sainsbury's, we were looking yesterday, Sainsbury's, I'm advertising all supermarkets, aren't I? But Sainsbury's were lean ham, it's £2.25 for a tin of ham, and it's a nice piece of ham. And those sort of things are just so important for people that have got nothing to be able to have a Christmas. And to be able to enjoy their Christmas together as families.
Of course, it's trying to make it a bit more of a special day. Well, Paul, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Tell you what, Elliot, it's all going off here. We've got this. It's so busy.
Our radio car reporter Justin Surrers at the Wyre Forest Food Bank in Kidderminster this morning, and Diane is one of the drivers there, and she's been volunteering since May.
Diane, you're one of the volunteer drivers here at the food bank.
Yes, I've been volunteering since May.
So you all through the pandemic?
Yes.
And what does a typical day look like for you?
Well, we come along, usually I have a slot at 10 to 10, and we draw up at the food bank, load the car up, and then go off and do the deliveries.
And you're obviously making a big difference. Very busy at the moment, though. You've got lots of drops to do.
Yes, very busy at the moment, yes.
And what inspires you to do it?
Well, in the first lockdown, we were at home and our daughter said, Mum, we need to volunteer. So we knew about the food bank, went online, rang up, came and had a look round to see how it all operates, and they said, would we be drivers? So
and the rest, as they say,
yeah,
is history. And now you're here today, come to collect the stuff, and then on you go. So it must be very rewarding for you.
It is very rewarding, and the people are always very grateful. Yes.